What's up, you guys? It's Reggie 101, aka Reginald Freedom, and I'm back again with another video. So today we'll be doing part 2 of the Carlina White story, and later I will be doing a video about what happened on the Amanda show. So, damn, I'm thirsty. So I'll be talking about how Ann Petway raised Nedra Nance, aka Carlina White. So first we're gonna talk about, where Ann Petway was from. So Ann Petway was from a place called Bridgeport, Connecticut. So that's where she took Nedra to be raised. Keep in mind, while her biological mom is in New York, she's in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Now come on now, Bridgeport, Connecticut. For the whole 16 years, Carlina White is not knowing who her biological mother is, aka Nedra Nance. So, when women abduct babies, so I'm going to prove you the man who was trying to keep a drug dealer in her life, which was stupid. You're going to abduct the baby just to keep a dope. And I'm going to have to cut that out. A guy who deals the N-word. Because YouTube is censored and we cannot talk about drugs. So, the R-U-G-S word. So, she was trying to keep a drug dealer in her life. So she took Joy White's baby and raised her in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So keep in mind, for the whole 6 years, she's thinking this woman is her mother. So when she turns 11, Ann actually has a son that's actually biologically hers. So I don't know what was the boy's name. I forgot what the boy's name was. So when she turned 16, time for the dress to heaven. So y'all gonna be like, so she realizes that she's pregnant at 16. Her mama had her at 16, so she got pregnant at 16. Generational curses. So she's like, okay, mom, I need my birth certificate. So she asks Ann Petway, who she thinks is her mom. Keep in mind, Ann Petway is pushing her off, saying, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna get you your birth certificate later. So she gets impatient. So keep in mind, she goes and turns that birth certificate in, a fake one. So they tell her, get out. I'm gonna call the police on you, yada yada yada. You doing fraud, and you're doing fraud. So she goes and she questions Ann Petway So Ann Petway comes up with this stupid excuse saying that her mother left her baby there, which was a lie. She left the baby in Harlem Hospital, and then she told her mom was a crackhead, how can I say this without being too censored on YouTube? Was a connect the dots. Connect the dots. I'm trying to be YouTube appropriate. Connect the dots. So when she has the baby and she's still keeping a relationship with Ann Petway, so she asks Ann Petway again. So keep in mind that she goes and she first she searches up and she finds out that she's missing and exploited. Not missing, but she goes to the hotline for missing and exploited children. So her aunt, which is she thought was her aunt, but really wasn't. But she still maintained a relationship, so she asked her Aunt Petway's sister to help her. So she's googling up names and she see a thing called Carlina White. It will show how the baby will look at 19 years old. Keep in mind, it shows how the baby will look at 19 years old. So say hey to Raven, y'all. Say hey to the people, Raven. Say hey. That's my dog. So, sit straight up. So keep in mind, that she went and asked her. She calls the woman, which is Joy White. So that's who they matched her with a woman named Joy White. So they take a DNA test. Turns out that she was actually Carlina White. Wow, wow. She was actually, so you didn't have this baby. So this time she's like 23 years old. So you didn't have this baby for like, keep in mind, you had this woman's child for 23 years, and then you had a chance to make it right, and you chose not to, so they went and arrested her. So it's a lot of stuff came out that Ann mistreated Nedra. She hit her where she had a shoe print on her face and all that stuff. So Ann Pepper was arrested for child abduction. She was supposed to get 23 years, but somehow she pleaded bargain and she got 12 years. On the other hand, Kamaya's case, Gloria got 18 years. That's like life. I'm sorry, that's life. 18 years, that's close to 20 years. 18, 19, 20. That's all they should have gave us, 2 more years, and that would have been life. That woman probably did life in prison. So, yeah. Then you need to stop, like, if you know that you need to get psychiatric help when you have a miscarriage. I'm not saying what this woman did was okay, so Joy White and Carlina had got into it, you know, about what should happen to the woman that raised her. Okay? Keep in mind you, yeah, so they got into it, so everything that's how the ending went. Sad though, but that's how the ending went. So my next video will be about what happened on the Amanda show. Okay? Reggie loves you. Bye, YouTube.